This is Welcome Kojira X, back with another episode of More Than Meets the Name. The first trophy I'll be covering is Like He Just Doesn't Care, which requires doing a CQC hold of an enemy. So just have a weapon equipped and slowly approach an enemy from behind undetected. Once you're close enough, point your weapon at the enemy's back or head for Snake to say, "Freeze." The enemy will drop his weapon and put his hands up. Now it's time to move the enemy's front side, and in first person view, point the weapon at the enemy's groin or head. Naturally, the guy will panic and do a shake to drop a random item. When moving to the front of the enemy, do this quickly. If you don't, the enemy will see that your guard is lowering and retaliate. So who is being referred to when saying, like he just doesn't care? Is it Snake or the enemy? For Snake, you could say it's like he just doesn't care because while in a stealth mission, he's going around holding up enemy soldiers. This increases the chances of Snake being discovered. Knocking out these enemies is only a temporary fix. Eventually they'll wake up and report what happened. Killing the enemies Snake holds up is a slightly better solution. Nothing can be reported by these enemies if they're not alive. However, the bodies would have to be really well hidden, and if discovered, the rest of the enemies will know something is up. Either way, all the enemies would end up on high alert, making it harder for Snake to complete his mission. As for the enemy, sure, he messed up. Snake was able to sneak up on him and steal his items. But come on, the enemies rarely put up a fight when being held up. Of course, this isn't true unless you don't move quick enough to the front of them, or give them an opportunity to retaliate by Snake lowering his guard. The enemy I used to unlock this trophy, it's like he just doesn't care. He doesn't care that Snake, his enemy, snuck up on him. He doesn't care he's giving away his items to Snake, which will probably help Snake complete his mission. There are enemies patrolling all over the forest and a military base. This enemy should have put up more of a fight. Sure, he might be injured or even killed, but it's not like he's alone. Attempting to do something like fighting back or resisting increases the chances of his companions hearing it and showing up to investigate. Alright, maybe I shouldn't be so hard on this enemy and the many others I held up. I was playing a very easy for the sole purpose of enjoying the story and getting trophies easily. The last trophy I'll be talking about is Problem Solved, Series Over. That's unlocked by creating the Ocelot Time Paradox. This trophy can be gotten during the Virtuous mission after the scene where Ocelot gets knocked out. To create the Ocelot Paradox, Ocelot must be killed. This can be done with either the knife or SVD if picked up, as these are the only lethal weapons that Snake has available to him. Whoever came up with this trophy, I like their thinking and sense of humor. Ocelot has been a recurring gunslinger antagonist in Metal Gear Solid. Without spoiling too much, he's a major player and directly or indirectly involved in events that happened in the story of Metal Gear Solid over multiple games. Metal Gear Solid 3 is the first appearance of Ocelot in the MGS timeline. Killing Ocelot at this point would prevent him from becoming a friendly ally/rival of Big Boss and key nemesis to Solid Snake. This would alter the events of the other Metal Gear Solid games from happening, thus creating a time paradox that ends the Metal Gear Solid timeline. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and leave some feedback in the comments below. I'll be back with more trophies that could be deemed as more than meets the name.